So I sat in the bed one day and I realized, man, my life is over. All the shit I did to myself, the stress I was under, physical, mental, all kind of shit, I was choking my insides out.
He had trained himself so hard for so long that he had to kind of unfreeze what was frozen, and his body was just locked. And years later, he called me and he said, Joe, you saved my life.
The Joe Hippensteel Method.
I don't talk about it a lot, but the stress of my life getting to 24 caused me to have some serious psoas issues. The psoas muscle is what we use. It's your hip flexor muscle. And basically under stress, it starts to tighten up. I started growing this fucking like large tumor looking bump in the back of my head. My psoas muscle got real tight to my T12. My body was just jacked up. Couldn't sleep. My whole body was just down, shutting down. But I was dying. And the doctor's like, I don't know what's wrong with you, man. You know, your labs are this. Is it PTSD? Is it what's going on? So I sat in the bed one day and I realized, man, my life is over. I saw this doc about 8 years before this happened. And he was like, hey, man, you're so fucking tight. I've never seen anybody in my life as tight as you. You need 50,000 hours of stretching. He threw out some crazy number. So I started stretching out 1 hour, hour and a half. Long story short, that bump that was on the back of my fucking head, I started realizing it was shrinking. The smaller that bump got, the healthier I got. That psoas muscle started getting more and more stressed out, more and more relaxed. And over a period of 5 years, I'm in the best shape of my damn life right now from stretching out.
David Goggins is a unique individual. He's one of a kind. He's a stud. He's a elite in everything he does. He's motivated millions of people now through his book. And I was able to have a small part helping him overcome some of the health issues that the medical world couldn't quite overcome. And really, it was a matter of he had trained himself so hard for so long that he had to kind of unfreeze what was frozen. And his body was just locked. And so we helped him uncover that. Years ago when we first demonstrated and did a seminar for the Navy SEALs, he didn't quite catch what we were doing. Wasn't quite a tough enough thing because he's a tough guy and he trains hard and he goes for it. And years later, he called me and he said, Joe, you saved my life. Because he really started understanding that what we're doing is we're teaching people how to release tension so they can keep training at a high level.
Stay hard.
The goal of what we're teaching is that you have to train your body back to what we could do when we were in our youth. All kids can do all my ranges of motion, and it allows you to flow freely with all your movements, whether it's a sports activity or whether it's just normal sitting at a computer where you're not locking up your neck. And there's certain range of motion you have to have. There has to be a standard. And to reach that standard again is like being youthful again, being 17 years old for the rest of your life. And so once people realize most of the physical ailments in the body come from tension, we train it back to what you used to be able to do when you were in your youth.